from Akamai Learning.
I'm Mackenzie, and I'm going to tell you about soil. What soil is basically made out of it's made out of withered rock, like decomposed poop, and iron and roots, and zinc and copper and sand. And so like one of the things we did for like a science experiment is we like walked around Waipa, and first we went over by like the taro, First we went by the taro and we dug like a hole into the ground and like picked out a chunk of soil, and we saw that there was iron, and it was like more dry, and we learned that it like erodes from the mountains up there and like comes down like after time into this area, and we like dug a hole into the ground like a foot deep, and we saw that there was like sand and roots in the thing. And we learned that the roots help like decompose, like break it up, like break it all up, like all the big chunks. And like the sand was there because like a long time ago this whole area used to be part of the beach. And yeah, that's basically it for mountain soil. Yeah, and the mountain is eroded down over here too. We went over to the greenhouse over there, and like we potted like lots of pots of soil, and like at the beginning of the pots you put like husk and like from the coconuts, and like that helps break down the soil, and it all breaks down in the end, but that's basically soil. So that's soil.
Here is the greenhouse where we planted tomatoes and cucumbers and potted some plants, and then over here is the other greenhouse where all the baby plants are, where they're just like little seedling tins in the background that I talked about, how the soil erodes down and into the garden area over here and makes the soil really good. And then here's just a ton of plants and fruit trees.
Hi, my name's Ginger, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about decomposers. So decomposers are things that break down things that are dead, and once they are done breaking down, they help like feed the plants nutrients and health. And decomposers are like fungi and ants and flies and spiders and all other like little insects.
We're going to be talking about the food chain, which it all starts from the sun. All food chains start from the sun and the rain, which help the plants to grow. So here we have the sun and the water from the rain, which helps the grass to grow, which herbivores like cows or pigs eat the grass to stay well nourished. And then when the cows, carnivores either eat the herbivores like us eating steak or pork, and then those animals take poop, and then decomposers like centipedes and millipedes and mushrooms and stuff like that help decompose the poop into the soil for nutrients. And then same thing happens to us when we die, or dead things. And cows also make milk to drink. And the nutrients from the decomposers, which they break down, helps plants to grow, like a tree that has nuts. And small animals like squirrels eat the nuts, and then apex predators like bear eats the squirrels. So that's the food chain. And now Naraya is going to explain it even more.
Herbivores or usually primary consumers then eat the producers, making other nutrients. Carnivores or secondary consumers eat the herbivores, continuing the cycle. Note that with every step of the food chain, the number of life forms decreases significantly. Finally are the decomposers, like fungi and bacteria, etc., who are important because they are what makes a food chain a cycle by breaking down dead matter and poop into nutrients usable by plants. And here's a little example of so it starts with, this is a pond. Think about the numbers decreasing is it starts with around 10,000 freshwater shrimp, and 1,000 bleaks eat them. I'm not sure what kind of fish that is, but that's, and which are then eaten by like around 100 perches, then eaten down to like 10 northern pike, and all those things ending up in one osprey.
This is the energy cycle. The sun has all the energy and it gives it to the grass and it helps the grass grow, and then the cows eat it. Then the cows have the energy and then we eat the cows and then they give us all of their energy. When we die, the decomposers, they take all the energy out of us, and they have like a lot of energy, and that's the energy cycle.
Where the water comes from in Kauai. Thousands of feet under Kauai, there is a huge well of water. The water is clean so you can drink it. It comes from up in the mountains where the freshwater springs and waterfalls are. The water soaks into the earth up in the forest where the ground is soft and covered in moss. It will take 25 years for one drop of water to soak down the dirt and rock and into the well of water. The well is called a lens, and the county puts wells down there to pump the water out for the hose and for your sink and shower.
This is the greenhouse where we planted cucumbers and tomatoes. Okay, so these are the cucumbers which we planted a few weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago. This one, I don't know if you can see it, but it's not fully grown yet. It's still pretty small, but they'll grow pretty big. Yeah. These are starting to grow now, so once these are done, like growing, these ones will be growing, so we'll still have a ton more cucumbers. So, yeah.
These are Waipa's pigs that they raise. These are the babies. Oh, they're really loud and smelly. These babies actually come from the mama over there. These pigs get their food from Calypso, Hanalei School, and Tavern. Yeah, they get their food from restaurants. See there's like old milk cartons in here and lots of gross stuff that I wouldn't eat. And they raise these pigs for slaughter to eat, to making the bacon and stuff. They look pretty good.
It's the ones in the back that are like bigger than the boys, which is these ones. So this is the older pigs, pretty much over here, and over there was the younger ones. So those were the babies.
And over there is the big mama. All those babies over there are her children. That one's the dad right there, the fat dude. Yeah, you can see him. She's wild, which I said, and that's just another female. I don't know do they slaughter these pigs? Do you know, Felicia? They slaughter these pigs for food. I don't think they slaughter the wild one. I think she stays. But yeah, these make a lot of bacon.